Watch Cliffe Knechtle debate if the Bible is reliable.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are biased witnesses, seeing as how they're Jesus' followers?
I've never known a witness who didn't have some type of bias. Have you?
That's true, but you mentioned that, using their work to prove that Jesus is the Son of God. These were his followers. These were the people that believed they're the Son of God. If that's the only writings you have to judge this by, I think that before you made that kind of decision, you'd want a little more information about Jesus.
All right, my point is, Herodotus had his biases. Every historian has had their biases. The question is, what are the tests that you and I use to determine historical reliability? Now, for myself, I have 4 tests: internal consistency, literary style, archaeological evidence, and manuscript evidence. And I'll take those 4 tests and use them on any document that claims to be historical. Internal consistency. It's nice if I've got more than one eyewitness account, because I can compare them. Are there contradictions? No, when you read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, there are definitely different perspectives, but no major contradictions. Tremendous internal consistency. Second test, literary style. Is the literary style of the document? Once upon a time in the land of Nod, Wynken, Blynken, and Odd took a boat ride. Obviously, once upon a time is fairy tale. It's a literary style. Read the Iliad and the Odyssey of Homer. Literary style, epic poem. Read the Gospels. It's not fairy tale, it's not epic poem. It's historical narrative. It reads like the LA Times, the New York Times. Third test, archaeology. Are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John talking about the island of Atlantis out in the ocean that none of us can verify? No, they're talking about Bethlehem, Nazareth, Jerusalem, Rome. Fourth test, come on man, those Gospels are almost 2,000 years old. What gives us any degree of certainty that some pope in the Middle Age didn't pervert them beyond recognition? The New Testament Gospels that we have in English have nothing to do with the Latin Vulgate out of the Middle Ages. The New Testament Gospels that we have in English today are based on over 5,200 Greek manuscripts or pieces of manuscript dated from the 1st through the 10th century AD, all agreeing to an infinitesimal degree. It's amazing the manuscript evidence for the reliability of the New Testament. That's why I trust them to give me accurate history. But the Quran gives accurate history also. And if you're going to tell me that Muhammad never lived, that he was a mythological figure that Arabs made up, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, the historical evidence is Muhammad was a real space-time person, and the Quran is a very reliable book. So read the Quran as history, accurately preserved. Read the Gospels as history, accurately preserved. And ask yourself, does the evidence point to Muhammad being a reliable source of information about God? Does the evidence point to Jesus being a reliable source of information about God?